12 to 18 months? Just if you just give me an idea of how you see the future, what's your base case for global growth?
So first, let me tell you, I am as excited as I've ever been in my career, because the tails of the distribution, what can go really well and can go really badly, are unusually fat. That we are living in a world right now where there are many, many moving pieces. You call it an unstable equilibrium, that this can flip, and that requires you to look at every single bit of data that you can look at and talk to lots of people. I spend a lot of time these days talking to people in technology to understand what's going on. So I just want to stress that I will tell you what I think is ahead of us, but I will also tell you that I could change my mind tomorrow. What's ahead of us is we're going to have a year of dispersion, where growth-wise, the US will leave behind Europe. Europe will continue to feel it's falling behind. And within the emerging world, we're going to see a massive range of outcomes. The GCC will do really well. There are parts of Africa that will really struggle going forward. We are going to see inflation stuck at levels above where central banks want them to be. And we're going to see the continued rewiring of the global economy that makes it feel really unstable.
There's been a lot of talk recently about de-dollarization in the last few years, with sanctions being imposed on certain countries, locking some users outside of the dollar system, and also the tariffs that were involved on some countries have encouraged this idea of de-dollarization. Do you see that happening? Do you see the dollar losing its status ever?
So the dollar will never lose its status, as never is a strong word. In the next 20 years, the dollar will not lose its status as the main reserve currency, simply because you cannot replace something with nothing. If you look at other currencies, whether it is the euro, whether it's a Chinese currency, whether it's crypto, it's very hard to see them displace the dollar. But what the dollar will lose is influence as a reserve currency. And you're seeing it already. It is a smaller portion of international reserves of certain central banks. More of the payment system happens in other currencies. So yes, the dollar will maintain its reserve currency status, but its influence will be less than what it has been historically.
And digital currencies, is that a reality?
I think that's a decision that has to be made. Right now, the easy thing is to continue to be linked to the dollar, either formally or informally. And that, as often as that is discussed, it always ends up with the same conclusion. Is it the best? No, but no one can figure out what's better than it. So I suspect that we will continue to see the currencies linked to the dollar.
And certain currencies are still pegged to the dollar.
Correct.
Here in the Gulf region.
Some formally, some informally.
Some formally, some informally. Should the Gulf states continue to peg to the dollar?
For now, yes, but this is something that has to be discussed on a regular basis.